This week we read a passage from the account of the Acts of the Apostles that is a wonderful encouragement and reminder that death is never the last word. This is Peter preaching. God raised him up. God freed him from death's dreadful grip, since it was impossible for death to hang on to him. David says about him, I foresaw that the Lord was always with me. Because he is at my right hand, I won't be shaken. Therefore, my heart was glad, and my tongue rejoiced. Moreover, my body will live in hope, because you won't abandon me to the grave, nor permit your Holy One to experience decay. You have shown me the path of life. Your presence will fill me with happiness. The David referred to in this passage from Acts is the psalmist, and the quote is from the 16th Psalm. You, Lord, are my portion, my cup. You control my destiny. The lines have fallen beautifully for me. Yes, I have a lovely home. I will bless the Lord who advises me. Even at night I am instructed in the depths of my mind. I always put the Lord in front of me. I will not stumble because God is on my right side. That's why my heart celebrates and my mood is joyous. Yes, my whole body will rest in safety because you won't abandon my life to the grave. You won't let your faithful followers see the pit. You teach me the way of life. In your presence is total celebration. Beautiful things are always in your right hand. Now it may feel odd to have moved into the season of Easter, a season of celebration during these difficult times. Perhaps it's an opportunity to really take to heart the Christian message, which is that death won't have the last word. We're called, after all, to be Easter people. What would we do differently if we believed that we were loved beyond all endings, that we have nothing to fear? Today, we imagine Jesus at our right hand, counseling us throughout our days with these words, peace be with you. This is what he did when he appeared to the disciples after his resurrection. They were in a locked room, fearing for their lives. Let's let Jesus speak. Let's let Jesus speak these words to us. Here is how the story from the Gospel of John goes. It was still the first day of the week. That evening, while the disciples were behind closed doors because they were afraid of the Jewish authorities, Jesus came and stood among them, and he said, "Peace be with you." After he said this, he showed them his hands and his side. When the disciples saw the Lord, they were filled with joy. Jesus said to them again, "Peace be with you. As the Father sent me, so I am sending you." Then he breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit. If you forgive anyone's sins, they are forgiven. If you don't forgive them, they aren't forgiven." Here ends the reading of the Gospel. I'm going to pause here now and let you hear from Jamie as she offers the children's message.